everyone, welcome to week 2. So this week we are going to be starting our contextual analysis paper, and so I am going to share a short video going over that in more detail, but the details are here if you want to read over them. I would like you to look over our slides on rhetorical appeals. This is going to be a slideshow that's just going to give you some examples of rhetorical appeals, kind of tell you what to look for, and familiarize you with the types of terms you need to know. And that's for our contextual analysis paper. This is pulling up an ad, but basically, I want you to watch Last Week Tonight. There's an episode on pig butchering scams, which sound really gnarly, but it's actually not related to butchering at all and is interesting. There are some difficult parts of this because with scams, there often are, ways that people are being hurt. And so, make sure that you're prepared for that, but also it's not going to be like anything gruesome. You're going to watch that to complete the rhetorical analysis notes assignment. And what I want you to do for this is to get your notes for the 4 different rhetorical appeals terms. So kairos, ethos, logos, and pathos. Kairos is probably new to a lot of you, and so it's okay if you just have one example for that. You'll want to make sure that you have at least 5 examples of the other rhetorical appeals. And it's okay if you just write something kind of brief to note that you did pick something up. You don't have to write like full sentences or paragraphs or anything describing these. It's really just for the purpose of making sure you get the terms. So for thinking ahead about our contextual analysis paper, you need to pick a documentary or podcast that you're going to analyze for that assignment. That can be one of the most difficult parts of this project, honestly, is just picking what it is that you want to analyze. And so I want to incentivize that. I made an assignment, so go ahead and fill in the sheet just like you did with the presentation choice for the podcast or documentary that you've chosen. Just keep in mind you don't have to do one that no one else is doing for this. You can actually choose one even if somebody else has already chosen it. Speaking of the presentation, though, that due date is coming up on February 1st, so make sure that you're working on that. Remember, it's 3 slides minimum, and I'm going to be sharing them in the discussion boards. And then I did make a correction. There was an error on the sign up sheet link on the assignment for signing up for one. It was right on the presentation link, but not on the other assignment link. So it's corrected now if you need to get in here and add your topic to the presentation. And if you haven't added one yet, you've heard from me. So please let me know if you need any help brainstorming or if you're kind of confused about the assignment. I'm happy to help you out. All right, that's everything for week 2. I am looking forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.